What are you doing?
This is like the Pennywise thing. Like, no one is actually helping this mother right here.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
Say somebody save her. Somebody save her. No.
Okay.
All right. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Sean. I just want to thank you guys very much for stopping by. Hit that like and that subscribe if you're enjoying the video. And if you want to get ahead by 2 episodes, hit us up on our Patreon. The link is in the description below. Hey, what's up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tanktop. And I'm over here at Kaisèn Tanktop. I'm hanging out with Emil. It's your boy. And I'm hanging out with my very good friends, Dustin and Morgan Drace over there at the Dojo Drace. How you doing over there, Draces?
I have some questions that I hope will get answered.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. We're just waiting to see how it goes. We're gonna see how it goes because at least it's part of it, because it's the finale. We're talking about JJK, Jujutsu Kaisèn Season 2. We're on episode 23 right now. The finale of what has been like a phenomenal season.
Sadness!
Like, people weren't bullshit when they were just like, we're gonna bring a lot of stuff, into this fucking shit. Like, and they have sometimes, like, you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on? We're in bed and it's like, oh my god, like, awesome, heaving tits, but also it's her little brother, like,
what is going on here?
right, totally, right, yeah, absolutely. But we're right in the thick of it, and we just kind of reintroduced a character all the way from like the previous like prequel, like
the first 5 episodes.
The first 5 episodes. Yeah. Old girl, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but hallway head fuck up girl.
Like, exactly the same though. She could be a figment of his imagination too.
Who knows? I mean,
did she ever exist at all?
Because she's wearing the same outfit right now.
She doesn't look like she aged.
Right. You're just like, what are you, a Star Wars character? You wear the same fucking clothes your whole life. You feel
like 30 years later, you still have the same. You know what I mean? Same exact outfit.
Well, no, but it also could be a technique that somebody's employing on Ghetto Ass Super. Yeah. I mean, like, there's a bunch of different ways that we could kind of do this. I mean, like, maybe this is like where we separate the curse that's burrowed inside of him, and we get the real guy. Because also the other thing about it is that the real guy also just powered his ass up with fucking Mahito's cursed energy, and so like now it's like Magneto got supercharged. And now maybe they want to appeal to their pride and their drive to do the things that they want to do, and maybe we can kind of get rid of that. And we can kind of get back to the real them. But I don't know. I mean, like, there's a ton of shit that could kind of happen, and then gang's all here too, which also makes me nervous. Like, Panda's hanging out, the little witch girl's hanging out, fucking Mekumaru's fucking like girlfriend and shit's hanging out, and so like I feel like it's possible we could take some losses, but I don't know. I don't know. There's gonna be. Are we getting a cliffhanger here?
I mean, we gotta. This
episode feels like
this episode's shorter than most too. So,
interesting. I mean, like, I think that because like we kind of didn't really have like that much of a cliffhanger at the end of season 1. I feel like this one's gonna go kind of hard in the paint and do that shit here. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I mean, like, we're keeping it brief just because we want to get into this before you guys ready to go. Yeah, man. All right. Well, we appreciate y'all very much for hanging out with us as we go through the finale of season 2 of JJK.
Say it ain't so, Sean.
I'm telling you right now. I mean, I'm doing my best. We are not done covering dope ass anime, because we also threw it out to the patrons, and they told us what they wanted to see. And the big winner was Vinland Saga. That was the next show that we're going to be covering. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to that stuff right there and all of the rest of our animated coverage, you guys can hit us up on the Toon tier, $5 tier on our Patreon. It's the best way to support the channel. It's a dirty job. Somebody's got to do it. Holy Lord Almighty. He's just working through these guys.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
So he's an Aragorn and a Legolas.
It's like in Ken, the Ken battle.
I'm just swords, something anymore.
Wars. I don't know.
I hope you guys consider doing that shit, but if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like, a subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps.
It never fucking hurts.
Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. And they don't even give us a little fucking preamble too. They're just getting right the fuck into it.
Well, more we need it though, cause
Now it's like almost not doing a fucking cold open is like the new cold open.
Yeah.
Like the closest they've gotten to like Imagine Dragons like type of. So it's like, even
if we went for arcade,
I like this more. Yeah, or like an arcane.
If we went for arcade, I wouldn't know what the fuck Imagine Dragons.
You were cold as ice.
世界から呪霊をなくす方どんな手段を取るにしろ人類を一つ上の段階へと進めることになる
Oh no, wait, her shirt's different, isn't it?
Keeping it tight as fuck though, man. She ain't aged day.
違う重力の最適化だ
いや俺にはどちらも
重力というエネルギーをほぼ日本が独占することになる他の国はもちろん
Especially that superpower.
それは私が描く理想とはかけ離れた世界だ
And is she basically saying like, so you want to fucking take away our energy source? Is that kind of what she's saying?
私は呪霊のいない世界も牧歌的な平和も望んじゃいない
Or does he just want to absorb it all?
マヒトとかいう呪霊がいるだろう
さっきあいつが取り込んだけど
She's like, okay, so we're fucked.
A renewable energy source. Oh,
So she can...
oh, JJ. Like Doctor Strange, like breaking up the fucking sky and shit like that in reality.
礼を言うよ虎杖裕二君との戦いで真人は成長した
Like you powered him up, but then wore him down enough that I could actually
マーキン
absorb
グ
it.
済みの2種類の非術師に遠隔で無意天変を施した
All right, now you gotta fight him because you're the one that fucking said this shit and fucking fucked this kid's head up.
Oh no. He said he marked 2 sorcerers. Yes, obviously.
Yeah. Well, no, he said...
He marked the idol transfiguration, so.
Oh, that's his sister.
That's his sister. Great.
虎杖裕二のように呪物を取り込ませた者吉野純平のように
Oh, Junpei.
術式を所持しているが脳のデ
Oh
ザ
no,
イ
so
ン
this is
は
like
非
two
術師
genres.
マーキングの際私の呪力に当てられて寝たきりになった者もい
No,
る
is he gonna like activate old girl?
彼らにはこれから呪力への理解を深めるため殺し合いをしてもらう
Oh, so he's starting a war between these two so that they'll level up and then he can absorb them.
力を与えただけで人々が殺し合いを始めるとでも
Oh, so he's not like brainwashing them. He's
その
just...
程度の仕込みを私が行
He
う
has
わけ
that
ないだ
little.
ろ
I think he has that little faith in
質問が
humanity
軽くなっている
that they won't start fucking killing each other.
ムカつくからみんなであいつボコロ
Let's all beat him up together.
動けないんだけど
I love her character model right now. It's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
ほらもういい
I am so fucking over this shit.
これがこれからの世界だよ
Oh, so now they're all free. His packs are broken, so they're all...
So they
They
can
all
just
get to
leave.
fly free.
Oh man. So he's just. There ain't no going back. There ain't no cover story. Morgan, I'm sorry. You're out of a job.
They can't spin this.
It's like I'm still playing here.
I'm like, same, bro.
These are like evil Lego pieces sometimes, man.
He's got the fucking bot. Oh,
虎杖
Told you he made it small.
yeah.
Anime
Is he-
like
Is he gonna eat it?
they always do.
聞いてるかいスクナ再び呪術全盛
Whoa.
Okay, he's not. I thought he was gonna swallow the prison realm.
He just swallowed Gojo. Nasty. Just look, butthole.
And he holds a goal.
なんかすごいことになってるな。
フェイクじゃないの？
でもずっと
Is it just like a little John Q. Public? Just like what? What does the public perceive?
どう少なく見積もっても500万人の都民の疎開プランを組まねばならん。
Damn, all these people are toast.
できるのは経団連ブチギレ。
みんな死んだらロビングもクソもないでしょう
It's bigger. Oh God.
このままでは呪霊が各地に大量発生する。多くの術師が都内で避難民の警
Such
護
an
に当たって
interesting
い
way
る
to
今
do this.
呪霊の存在を公表するそうだ。
Oh, we're going public.
I mean, how the fuck do you not? Like,
So, googly monsters are real. They look really crazy and shit. It's fine.
There's the Harry Potter school of people that fucking are set up to fight him.
Let me handle it. I got the spin.
You got it, Mel? Yeah.
Magic's real, so that's good.
Then you just send them all a copy of season 1.
Oh boy. Oh god.
They're also kind of going very like a Godzilla like kaiju movie, like where you focus on like the macro. Oh!
This
really is an incident.
This is quite an incident horror movie.
Yeah. We're back to a horror movie. Yeah.
From like 0 to like the first 5 episodes, they all like keep that horror vibe.
Yeah.
Kind of like going back to that like status quo.
Yeah. It's too much in the frame for something that...
Yeah.
The restraint of this sequence is crazy, honestly.
This is like when the show's at its best. I seriously feel like.
Oh, sure.
Don't listen to it.
Stranger danger, bro.
Oh, God. Like, hey, P.S., we're still a horror show.
That's the trust me, bro curse.
I don't have a younger brother, dummy. I hate my teacher.
My teacher's a piece of shit.
What if this is like the next, like, promised child or something like that? She's, like, not...
Oh, that's nice of her, but don't do it. What are you doing?
This is like the Pennywise thing. Like, no one is actually helping this motherfucker right here.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
Say something. Somebody save her. Somebody save her. No.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Let's do it.
Okay.
Fuck your teacher.
That's it from 0.
Wait.
Thought that was that homie with the... Wait.
Oh, that's
It
good.
is.
I haven't seen that kid in forever.
Utah.
いっぱい歩いた。あ、そっか。頑張ったね。
Yeah.
We got Ren still helping him.
見えてるんだっけ。
Oh, they're gonna have to recruit every single.
Yeah, they gotta find every single... No, I like that though, that she could see him and that's why... Yep. Damn.
彼は渋谷で犬巻くんの腕を落としました。
What the fuck?
虎杖裕二は僕が殺します。
Whoa.
Why the fuck did Salmon Boy lose his arms? When did that happen?
When did that happen?
Damn.
Yeah, all right. Official decree.
Accomplice? What?
Oh my god. Oh shit.
What?
Oh my god. So they're like...
They're all marked for death.
It's like a Mission Impossible movie. It's like you're out of the MI6.
Yeah, this is like John Wick where they revoked his card.
When did Salmon lose? I mean, maybe they'll show it.
Well, I'm assuming we gotta go back or
See
something.
it, yeah.
Did it stop?
He said Yuji did it too.
But it's Sakuna down.
How much time has passed?
Yeah,
They're fucking with us hard right now.
We need to isolate Panda being like, what is going on right now? Just use that every time we're like...
Explanation domain.
Yeah.
It's like the shit from the intro. It walks away from us and stuff. Like the last scene of the intro song. It's also interesting that he still has scars because he usually can heal pretty quickly from Sakuna, you know?
Right?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Damn. They fucked the city up maybe a little more than one time.
Well, like in totality,
more than one
fucked
time.
up.
Yeah, maybe a couple 2-3 times.
Like if they repaired the city and did it again, that'd be more than one time. But they fucked the whole city up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause we didn't get no fucking real answers during the episode.
No. It's all set up for season 3, which is the exact opposite of kind of what they did at the end of season.
Quite a lot of setup.
Like, or just questions, just like what the fuck is this?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, no, or it's sort of like it's like an AOT, like when they led with that one scene where like Mikasa's ready to fucking throw down on
oh yeah, you're talking about
on Beyblade and shit.
Nope, that's it. Nothing.
No, that's it. You get nothing. Fuck you. That's what you get.
Good day, sir. All right.
What the fuck?
That's it's a brain scrambler, man. I mean, I think like old girl's gonna be very heavily involved. Like Hall Pass is gonna be very much integrated into the next season for sure.
Is she gonna be like they new Gojo? As far as like being the one like in it like they
yeah.
know about what's happening.
Yeah, or something. I mean, like, well, now that it's like, cause it's also, I think it's also kind of been an element of where the Jujutsu sorcery schools and shit have kind of been trying to keep a lid on this growing threat, and it is no longer possible anymore. Yeah. And like, so there was all of these decrees, like the UN of JJK sorcerers from all around the world is like, okay, we remember how we said that, like, you know, we were gonna like kind of keep tabs on the kid who was fucking a vessel for Sukuna. We're gonna kill him now. We're gonna execute the fucking guy who thought that it was a good idea, because like he essentially, you know, it's like JJK Zero sort of was like it like this wasn't an international incident. I mean, it was a huge thing, but they made us aware of all of these other factions around the world, and now they're completely, now with Gojo gone and the shit that has fucking happened with Geto, they're just like, now the stage is the world of sorcery.
That's what's wild, because it's like, God, imagine if like they were like, hey, cursed spirits are real. At least in America, we have so many fucking cults, or like
conspiracy theorists and shit.
Evangelicals that would just absolutely be very normal about it, I'm sure.
Whoa, no.
Like,
they told us that aliens are real.
I was just about to say that. They were just like, hey, by the way, like
aliens
there's like,
are
you know,
real.
like they're sort of like they're kind of real, like, you know, like this, you know, we've set up some shit. We've been running a program for like 80 years.
We got an area for it.
Yeah, right.
Like
we got it's like we won't let you see it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, 50, but the 51, the 51st one is crazy.
Yeah, 51st one is crazy, dog.
Like one cursed spirit could just like figure out how to look like Jesus, and you could rule the world.
So and you know that
the idol domain expansion or some shit like that, or whatever the fuck.
That fucking like the bitch from The Ring trying to like eat the little girl, and like she was just like pretty much like,
I mean,
like you know how like that one fish that has like the little glow thing just
the
fish,
angler
like,
fish.
Yeah, that's basically what she was, but like the because as soon as like the girl came out, she like zooms back for the actual one attacking shit.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, like I think Morgan had it down. Like sometimes like when the show is at its best is when it's leaning into the creepy, like the filmmaking was off its ass.
The horror movie, like when it stops for a minute, or just like
gives you a breather, and lets you soak in the ideas.
And when it's not telling us, like so much action is like them explaining their techniques.
Shit, yeah.
And like when it's not explaining it, that's when you're like, you're like,
we never figured out who the fuck was narrating those or explaining all those fights and
shit. That might, and who knows?
Maybe it's a documentary that when they went, like they were like, oh, by the way, here's the announcement.
Honestly,
it could be a 2020.
No. I think there's like because again the Shibuya incident, and maybe in a certain sense that was like, you know, one of the grand like, you know, I don't know, like the spokesperson or like somebody who's like giving a blow by blow of what went down in our investigation at the JJK UN or whatever as to what the fuck went down in Shibuya. You know what I mean? And I think that's likely that's my hypothesis, is that this is like the incident, a report, and then at the end we got, okay, so now that we've gone through the Shibuya incident and we've figured out who caused what and what the fuck happened, these are our decrees. We got to kill this motherfucker. We got to kill this motherfucker. We got to take this motherfucker out. That's I think that's kind of what it was. It was like a report almost, or something like that. It's very cool, very sick.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna start reading this shit. I don't feel like waiting 5 years.
I feel you, dude. I mean, like, I think that I mean, this one was really interesting. And again, it was because and there's been so much bombast and just fighting, super loud, crazy, and very satisfying in all of those ways. And those were all good. But just keeping this one, just creeping us out, just going from these little stories.
It was so subdued, so subtle, so it just kind of like literally army crawl to the finish type shit. Every time it just kept. Honestly, we all had the same. What the fuck am I looking at right now?
Right.
I enjoyed the intrigue, but it's always a double-edged sword with the intrigue being at its highest on the fucking finale episode.
Of course, right?
You know what I mean?
Or it's one of those. It's
Salmon just shows up with no arms.
Dude, Salmon Boy just lost his fucking arms, dog. But arms are just decoration, though. So.
They are just decorations.
They are just decoration.
But he looked so sad without his decorations.
He did,
though.
yeah. He wasn't having a good time.
And but the fact that Yuji did it—that's crazy. What does it mean? Did he flip?
No, and that's the AOT. That's the AOT of it all. And again,
are these?
He's wearing all black. He's fucking shoving it I mean,
but it's also there's a level of
and he went like this, and then all the monsters came out.
Right.
Is it Sukuna?
Or is he? Right, or is he talking with Sukuna and he's just he's like, hey bro, so I know that we can kind of control this thing. It's I'm the king of curses, and there's a ton of them out there right now. You can be like Geto as Suguru, and you can just be you can summon them and take out your enemies, and then and blurring that line even more.
Yeah, boy.
But is there any part of this that's an unreliable narrator as far as obviously the media being because even the headmaster being and he's about to get executed because he incited them to do this shit. It's they said, bro, there's an incident happened in Shibuya. It was going to help. I think
it's a Fall Guy situation.
Even attaching his name to Geto Suguru, and because Gojo already is clearly being treated as a Fall Guy.
Right.
So he's been in prison this whole time. He's still getting blamed. And if you try to get the nigga out, you going to jail. What will make Yuji cut dude hands off? Because I don't even. Well, first of all, his power is his fucking mouth, not his fucking hands.
So what would you do with it? Why would you rip his arms off?
Yeah, that's so fucking weird. So many questions.
You rip his tongue out.
Pulling the legs off a fucking long, a daddy long leg.
And then you got my man from Zero, actually having to boss up and have to go against him. Because he don't even know him like that. You know what I'm saying? So he's I don't
maybe it's because he doesn't want him to pull down his thing and say anything, but if he just full on, just always.
Oh, it's almost it's you would fuck with Cyclops if you took his glasses away.
Right.
We have to keep his eyes closed all the time.
Yeah, or something like that. I don't know.
Starting episode 1, it didn't really help them niggas, but
this is the polar opposite of the end of season 1. Where season 1 they were just in retrospect, you're sort of we set it up and we're fine, and I got a sister, it's whatever. Because now Fushigura's gonna have to fucking fight his fucking sister and shit like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of threads that they open.
And then that other dude too that he also activated is gonna be out there. Oh no, you're a bitch, a ghetto ass bitch.
Man.
I mean, I sort of liked it. Again, just undercutting it, expecting more of a fight, and not doing it.
They clearly lost because all we see is we see him opening up the fucking portal. I mean the fucking shit
bigger and bigger and bigger.
But they just cut to what the world is after that shit. So clearly they just had to fucking you said we gotta retreat. You said some parents should have told them.
Yeah, right. I mean there's we gotta. I mean now we need a coalition of everybody. This can't just be contained by.
I'm just back to finally look at memes and watch anything that actually has anybody's face from this fucking show on it now. So instead of being you know what I mean?
And also we still don't know if Nobara's making it.
Yeah.
Ah,
that's still up in the
air. And that's
what
I get for rooting for the 1%. Y'all always let us down.
Yeah. Well, you were saying you might want to start reading it, and they're saying it's we're up to about. From January, they were saying that we've done up to about 138 of 247 chapters.
247.
Damn, so that means almost 100 chapters, basically.
So we're barely halfway through.
Yeah. I feel I just want to get some of these questions answered. Then maybe I'll wait. If I hear some murmurs about when the next season will start, maybe I'll slow.
Right. Yeah, that's we gotta. I don't know if we know exactly when.
Well, I'm sure they. Well, so do you think there's Kashan said season 3 and 4? Do you think there's 2 more seasons worth where they could do it in 1?
Well, I mean, if it's barely half, that was 1 and 2, right? So
right.
That makes sense.
2 and 4,
I mean, as far as it seems about 50 chapters ish is a season.
Because in the context where they dropped the fucking another movie, you know what I mean?
They could.
That could be the lore for at least 1 season.
They could.
Shit. And then the final season being Because like technically, like it's people watching this shit who didn't see Zero and like, who the fuck is this dude?
Right. I mean, that was a kind of a cool callback, though. Honestly, I mean, like that's wild. And the fact that now again he's like, I gotta go kill Ichidori.
Yeah. All he knows is like he knows everybody.
He's the bad guy now. Like
he knows everybody.
Is that what happens? Is everybody Anakin Skywalker? Is everybody Paul Atreides? Because then they say everybody fucking. It's everybody fucking like.
And guy.
Yeah. Is everybody? Is like. Is that just what it is?
I feel like
everybody's Two-Faced.
I feel like fucking die hero pussy.
Well, then die.
Just fucking die.
Then fucking die. Like,
but like, then when they calling him as like one of like the greatest like curse like sorcerers in Zero. Like,
yeah.
So look, you feel me? And maybe this nigga is half Sukuna at this point. So I don't know.
Or like we don't know. Like I would actually really like it if because again we were kind of riding on that line of like what is Eren is doing some fuck shit and it was like for a bad thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was bad. You know, like it'd be interesting if like we could kind of do some fuck shit, or just like we're bending the rules, we're changing, we're doing different stuff. Eren was never really a sweet boy. Yuji was, and that makes me really sad if he's just gonna become like
he was
a bad guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
we got 4 years to find out.
We do have 4 years to find out.
I mean, like when I think I don't know. I'm trying to remember when the first season.
This shit came out like during the pandemic. I feel like a little.
Yeah, like I think in 2002,
like,
and then 2022 was when JJK Zero came out, and then this year was I mean like about 2 years maybe something before we get started.
Came out in 2020, bro. Like I said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Heart of that bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So like, I guess like now we can we got a couple minutes. Like this episode was fucking great. Thoughts on this season as a whole?
Beautiful. Well done. It was a Shibuya.
Yeah.
Great. It was. I mean that arc basically just went for like 20 episodes, essentially, or like 18.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. But
and the fact that they could sustain it. Oh, please.
I was gonna say I enjoyed that one. I love the Shibuya part of it, but also like I mean the flashback beginning of it was cool and creative, and I was just like I don't know. I appreciated the range the show has.
Yeah.
It has range.
It can wear a lot of hats, right?
Yeah.
And it can really like it is definitely like impressive how much they can. And again, like we've talked about this when we kind of compared it to like Chainsaw Man, and maybe that's what'll tide us over. And I could actually do for 24 fucking episodes of Chainsaw Man.
Me too.
If you guys are willing, honestly, that would be pretty sick.
That'd be great.
I would love that. I think that element of it, that they can be so nimble with the tone, no matter what kind of crazy, even though like when it does the heavy stuff, it goes like we're just gonna give this the gravity that it deserves and stuff. And so like, and then that was evident in the Nanami shit and in the Nobara of it all. But it was just so.
Even episode where like after like Sukuna fights that the other curse, and like you just like kind of like sit with like Itadori just being so disappointed in himself for like. Feel like he shouldn't exist, like those were heavy like moments and shit.
Right.
And even when they like kind of like do that like real like simplistic like facial expressions and shit, it works like for it to be like very like serious. That was the face he had towards the end of that episode.
Right.
But it also works for like comedic like relief and stuff. And like I enjoy how they like kind of just like really just tap dance through all of those different like. I'm saying?
It is, yeah. They're tap dancing on a razor wire for sure. I mean, like it's impressive. And then, I mean, like, and we had some great characters that we said goodbye to. I mean, like Mahito's out, a character that you love to hate,
Yeah. Rest in peace, pussy.
Totally. I mean, like, and then like, Nanami's definitely toast, and then we just got to see about Nobara. And I think but there's such a crazy jump. A lot of things could be possible.
Well, Fushiguro was Megami was also like kind of out of commission last time we saw him too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of characters we need to check in on.
Old man might be alive, might be dead.
Also, like, and this goes way far back, but just like, can we get like a little something like Grandpa? Like, hey, I gotta tell you something about you. You're real special. Your dad.
Yeah.
Like whatever the way. Like
they brought it back once.
Yeah.
This season.
Right. And we've proven he's proven how special he is. But I still want to know that information.
They did tell him the episode after he like was like dealing with the idea of like what Sukuna did.
Yeah.
He was like, you're a good person. You help people. Things like that.
That's pretty much.
But
was that what he was saying?
that's what it was. They literally started off with him talking to his grandfather.
Yeah. But I remember there was a thing. He was like, "But I gotta tell you about your mom and your dad."
Right.
And then he just dies or whatever the fuck it is. And so I'm wondering. I don't know. I'm like,
yeah, I feel you.
But who knows? Maybe that's way the fuck off. I mean, like, great. It amped up everything. It builds on the shit that like some of its best strengths. Occasionally, just a lot. Like I mean, like
that's the Kuna fight. That's the Kuna fight was hard to follow, bro. I'm still.
No. I get that. Right, and so I
gotta rewatch it, but that shit was hard to follow.
Yeah. But I mean, like, just sometimes we're just like again, like just rules, and then you kind of. I think it's one of those things where like they sort of explain. It's how I actually learn, like where I actually just seeing it is demonstrated helps me understand something a lot more than just explaining it to me or something like that. Like it occasionally kind of turns into like Star Trek gobbledygook a little bit. Where there's like we gotta put the phasers towards the molecular transiculator or something like that. And you're like sick.
Sometimes they're explaining stuff and I'm like, okay.
You're like cool, cool. Show me, like you know what I mean, like and so and that occasionally like is.
It's a really good show, though.
What's that?
The show's really dense, though.
Right. But they do eventually do it. They do get you there, and like, and it does the fact that it is able to do that, and it doesn't like overpower you or keep you engaged. It's like, I think that's a wrap for season 2, y'all. I mean, like, I think we can let it be. We can do the thing. But shit, man. I mean, like, we thank you guys very much for hanging out with us as we've gone through season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. There's a lot of people that have come on just to check out this show, stuff like that. But we got a ton of other shit that we're checking out right now. We got Vinland Saga that's coming up. That's another fucking goated ass motherfucker. We're gonna have a bunch of other fucking stuff on the horizon. If you guys want to get a load of all that, you guys can do that by becoming a part of the Patreon. Links in the top and comment description below. We guys hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like, a subscribe, ring the bell ding, because that shit always helps.
It never fucking hurts.
Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. We'll check y'all later.